Tonight's Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week is brought to you by Marco's Pizza, Quality Computers, Classic Firearms, The Downey Law Firm, You Park 'em, You Sell 'em, Kudzu Seafood, BT Media Productions, the Macon Touchdown Club, and Middle Georgia State University. And good evening, everybody, and welcome into the Edge night here for football in Macon, Georgia. Evening, and we've got a good game for you tonight. Out of Region 2-4A, it is the Upson-Lee Knights as they come in with a record of 4-3 on the year, and they take on Barney Hester and the Howard Huskies. Your captains for tonight's teams. First for the visiting Upson-Lee Knights, it is number 2, Kalen Puckett, number 33, Raekwon King, number 58, Omar Johnson, and number 62, was your running back Raekwon Holmes, number 54, big offensive lineman and defensive lineman Gabriel Howard, number 54, and number 55, Craig Russell. All of them are seniors. Howard has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. We'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back and get this one kicked off. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week.
Our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
Howard won the and welcome back to the DePore Sports Complex. Russell Leach, glad to have you with us. We get ready for kickoff here on a football Friday night. We'll keep up with some other key games around the area tonight, including Mary Persons at West Lawrence. Ola is at Jones County. Westside travels to Pike County. Northeast is at Dublin. Coffee County, coming off the victory over Houston County last week, is at Northside. Southwest, key game in that region as the Patriots are undefeated. They go to the House of Pain to take on Washington County. Tatnall is at FPD, trying to keep their undefeated record along for the season. Wilkinson County is at Stratford, and Tweaks County is at Mount DeSales. Back deep for the Knights will be number 3, Michael Smith, and number 5, Waquavius Battle. And we are underway, and it's a high, deep kick, and it'll be taken on the 1-yard line by Smith. Come across the 10, 15, 20, 25. Got a little room to run, and he'll run up to the 29, maybe the 30-yard line, and that's where he's going to be met on the tackle by the Huskies. Number 8 on the play, and that is going to be rather number 31 on the play for the Huskies. And let me get their roster out, and I'll tell you who made the tackle. And that is Raekwon Holmes. So Upson-Lee will bring it up to the line. They'll be right down on the 30-yard line. Wide out will be number 11, Kenny Richardson. And in the backfield, they'll go quarterback Kalen Puckett. And they'll have a 2-stack deep, and they'll send the motion man this way. Now, Puckett will keep it himself. He'll get to the 30, maybe the 29 before he's brought down. And he's going to lose maybe a yard. They may give him the line of scrimmage. He's going to be just a little bit short of it. Second down and 10. And they'll bring out wide Sean Garrett. Take and going to leave it with the first man through, and he's got room to run. 40, 45, 50. Going to get all the way inside the Howard Huskies 42-yard line before he's brought down, and that's number 17, Marquavius Robinson. And we've got a Husky down on the field, and we'll check and see how he is. So he'll go from the 30. He'll pick up about 27 yards on the play. We got a player down. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
I can fix that.
Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, Quality Computer Systems.
And welcome back to the Ed DeFore Sports Complex. Sean Garrett will come split to this near side. In the backfield, they'll go Puckett with Robinson back there with him. Puckett will roll to his right and look downfield. Got room to run. Got a man wide open on the 15-yard line. He dropped the ball. Number 5 on the reception down there. Couldn't hang on to it, and that was Waquavius Battle. And he hit him right in the hands. He had split the two backs with the over-the-top coverage, and it was a perfect pass, but he couldn't hang on to it. So a second down and 10. Ball will be along the Huskies. We'll call it the 40-yard line exactly. Marcavius Howell in the backfield. This time they'll go to Battle, and he'll step in and get back to the line of scrimmage before he is brought down. And I believe that's number 6 on the make that number 8. And that was Zaquan Mitchell. Garrett will come to this near side. Battle will be in the slot. We'll have a man split to the far side. Puckett will be in a shotgun. Going to take and roll this side. Going to look. Now he's going to throw it up top. He's got Battle down there if he can get him, and he could not get the ball to him as it went sailing over his head. Just a little too far for him. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 10, and the Howard Huskies stop the drive here with the ball along their own 40, and they'll definitely need to be careful here on field position. Number 6 will go back deep, and that's Avery Vining, the starting quarterback for the Huskies. Good snap. And we got a flag on the play, and we got a false start, and that'll move them back 5. And we'll see if the Huskies can take advantage of it, as that'll move it back to the 45-yard line. Kalen Puckett, the quarterback, will be kicking it away. As we said, Avery Vining will be deep, and this is a good snap, and it's a line drive kick, but it's going to go a little bit off the side of his foot and take a Huskies roll, and it's going to 9-iron and die right there along the 21-yard line, and that's where the Huskies will set up shop, 1st down and 10. Across the front for the Huskies, they'll go Sanders Crosby as your left guard and tackle. Daniel Allen will be at center. Craig Russell, Gabe Howard will be at right guard and right tackle. In a shotgun will go Vining. He'll take, and he's going to flip it on the end around. And he's got a man coming this way, and that's number 8, and he's got room to move, and that's Zaquan Mitchell. And Mitchell's going to pick up good yards. And make that number 3 that time. I believe that was Andres Ellington. We go splits to both sides. Raekwon Holmes in the backfield. 2 slots. He'll drop straight back. Avery have a ball batted out here in the flats. He was trying to go to the flats, and it was knocked up in the air, and he was trying to go to number 27, Javarius Meadows. Then it falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 10:06 to go here in the first. No score. They'll stack 3 to this side, make it 4, along with DeAndre Shelton. Now they'll send a man in motion from left to right, and that's going to be a legal formation, and that's going to back them up 5. Octavius Reed in the game, along with Meadows. Second down and 15. And Reed will check in. Reed will come to this near side. Send a man in motion from right to left. Take and going to leave it with Holmes. Holmes got room to run, and he's going to pick up 4 of his 5 back and get up to about the 33.5, maybe 34-yard line before he is tackled, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down, and we're going to call it about 12 to go. Let's see where they mark him. Right along that 34. Got to get to the 44, so he may have got just almost all his penalty yardage back. Binding comes from the sidelines. And let's see what the call is. We got another flag here. And we do. And they're going to back it up 5. They're going to bring it back 10. They got a holding. I didn't see the flag anywhere. So Vining will be in a shotgun. Take and put it on the ground. Now he's going to have to look and run in a hurry, and he threw out there in the flat, and he got a man. They're going to run him out of bounds along the 28, maybe the 27-yard line that time. And that was number 42 on the reception, and that was Jeremiah Scott. So they'll go wide with the slot to this side. 2 men in the backfield out of a shotgun formation with an up back in a H position. Take and go to give to Roquan Holmes. And Holmes is going to get to about the 30-yard line on a 3rd down and 15. And that's about as far as he's going to get. So the Huskies will have to kick it away. And we'll check and see who's going to go back. On a 4th down, and he will kick this ball away. Nope, it was a turnover on downs on it. So from the 30, the Upson-Lee Knights are going to be in pretty good field position. Sean Garrett will come wide to this side. Battle will be on the same side in a slot. Puckett from the backfield going to take and hand it off inside to Robinson. He's got room to run. He'll go from the 30 to the 25 and fall into the 24-yard line. He'll pick up almost 6 yards on the play, and he'll fall into that 24, so 6 big yards. Kenny Richardson split to the far side. Puckett in a shotgun. Single setback will be Arkevius Robinson, number 17. In an H-back will be number 35, Arkevius Howe. Take and go to Robinson. He'll step in. He's got a little room to run, but not much. And he'll pick up about 3 yards on the play. and he'll get to maybe the 22-21. Got to get right at that 30 to pick up a new set of downs. So it's going to be a short 2 on this play for him to get a new set of downs. Hal will be the H-back. Robinson will be the back. They'll shift Robinson from left to right. Puckett go to Robinson. He'll step in, and he's not going to get the first down. He's going to be denied, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 1. DeAndre Shelton on the tackle for the Huskies. So 4th down and 2, and the first big 4th down here for the Upson-Lee Knights. And it's going to be on a busted play. The quarterback kind of on a mishandled, and Upson-Lee's going to turn it over. Number 43 that time on the tackle, C.J. Grimsley. And the Huskies will take over on downs. So a big defensive stand and the 4th down turnover does not hurt the Huskies, and it's 7:46 to go in this first period of play. They stop the drive. Taking to give it to Raekwon Holmes. He'll get outside. And let's see, did we get a late flag in there? We did get a late flag, and that may be a holding. Let's check it. Went from the 21, and it is a hold, along the 24, so that's going to back him up. Single A update. We've got Tatnall leading FPD 3-0 with FPD trying to tie that one up. And that is early in the first quarter there. And Avery Vining going to be in trouble around the 5, and he's going to break away. Got room to run and got some interference in front of him. Get to the 20-21 yard line, and that's as far as he could. FPD, I want to give you an update. FPD leads Tatnall 3-0. Veterans leads 7-0 over Harris County. Let's see. Wilkinson County leads Stratford 7-0. That's out of A. Don't have anything yet out of that Southwest Washington County game. In a shotgun binding. Going to leave it with his up back on a 2nd down and 10 play. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 1. Third down and 8, 6:09, and the clock runs here in the first period of play. And we get a false start. Let's see, we're going to get a delay a game, and that's exactly what we're going to get. So instead of a 3rd down and 8, it's going to be a 3rd down and 13 for the Huskies. And that'll back them up. That'll put the ball along the 18-yard line. Maybe the 18.5. Got to get to the 32 to pick up a new set of downs. In a shotgun. Avery Viney going to run a little bootleg. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And he's going to get knocked out along the 20, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 10 yards to go. Make it 11, and the Huskies will kick it away. And back deep will be number 3, Michael Smith. In punt formation, get it away. High spiral. Smith will take it on his 40, and he put it on the ground. And will he get on it? No, somebody else will get on it for him. Nope, he got it. And they're going to mark it. Let's see where they mark him. They'll give him the 41. And it'll be 1st down and 10 right there for the Upson-Lee Knights. Only score update we have right now. FPD leads Tatnall 3-0. And that's the only thing we've got. We're keeping up with a lot of them. We'll get to them as soon as we can. Puckett in a shotgun. He's going to leave it with Robinson. No, he's going to keep it himself and do a little bootleg. Get across midfield. He'll roll into Huskies territory along the 48-yard line. And number 10 in there on the tackle for the Huskies was Jalen Parker. So 1st down and 10. Pick up a 12 yards on the play. Ball will rest along the 48-yard line of the Huskies. Sean Garrett will come to this near side. They'll go with a wide out in the slot to the far side. Howell and Robinson will be your backs. Send a man in motion from right to left. Take and going to run the bootleg again. Now he'll pitch it late, and he went to Robinson, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about as close as he's going to get on the play. Maybe pick up a 1. It's going to be a 2nd down and 9. Sean Garrett to this near side. Richardson will go to the far side. Battle will be the slot to this near side. Take, keep it. Puckett's going to run outside. 45-40, 38-35, 34-yard line before he's brought down. First man in there was Jalen Parker on the tackle. And also in there was number 12, Donovan Brantley. First down at the 33. Take going to give to Robinson. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage and pick up about 1.5 yards, maybe get to the 31 and get 2 before he's brought down by DeAndre Shelton. Shelton's already had a good game tonight. Stratford and Wilkinson County are now knotted up at 7 apiece. Wilkinson County got on the board first on that one. Take and go to Robinson, steps in, 25-24. He'll be about 1 yard short along the 24-yard line. Got to get to at least that 23 to pick up a new set of downs, and it's going to be 3rd down and a short 1 to pick it up. Brandon Thompson, the executive producer, has just brought food. I'm forever in his debt. I have not eaten anything all day. 3-14. Veterans 2 quick scores. They are up in their game 14-0. Puckett going to go to Robinson. He is not. Nope. And Puckett kept it on a great play fake, and the quarterback kept it, and he's going to go from the 23, and they're going to mark him down on the 15. That's a big 8-yard pickup on a fantastic fake and a read by the quarterback because he was going to leave it, and he read the linebacker coming and kept it himself and stepped in that hole. Clock will run at 3 minutes. Man in motion, go to Robinson. No, Puckett will keep himself on a little bit of a busted play, but he's quick enough to get outside and get run out of bounds along the 10-yard line. Maybe the 11, and the 11 is where they'll mark him out. like we said, we'll keep up tonight with you. Veterans leading Harris County 14-0. Southwest is at Washington County. Single A Tattnall is at FPD. Single A again, Wilkinson is at Stratford. Twiggs County is at Mount DeSales. Mary Persons is at West Lawrence. Take Puckett. Going to go to Robinson. Outside, 10 to the 6 before he's brought down. And number 8 on the tackle that time was Zaquan Mitchell. We'll also keep up with Ola at Jones County. Westside has traveled to Pike County. Northeast is at Dublin. Dublin coming off that tough region loss here at the end of 4 last Thursday night to the Southwest Patriots. That moved Southwest to 3-0 in the region, and they got that big game with Washington County tonight. Coffee is at Northside. That ought to be a really good football game as well. In a shotgun. Take, go to Robinson. Step into the 3, and that's where he'll be brought down. Upbound touchdown Tattnall with 3:35 to go in the first quarter in Single A. Tattnall is undefeated. They now lead FPD by a score of 7-3. 3:35 to go in the quarter. Third down, ball along the 3-yard line. Take and go to Robinson. And will he step in? No, he'll get hit hard, and he will not get the touchdown. Now they'll signal a touchdown from this far side. And I don't know if he crossed the plane or not, but Robinson is going to get credit with the touchdown. Number 17 with a 2-yard run. And man, he looked like he got popped just short. Extra point coming. Kick is up, and kick is good. Timeout on the field. 1:41 to go in the first. 7-0 Upson-Lee. The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. All right, and welcome back to Ed DeVore Sports Complex. 1:41 to go here in this first period of play. 1-yard touchdown run from Marquavius Robinson, and the Knights are on the board. Short kick, going to take it along the 18, 19, 30, come across the 40, got room to run. He's going to get across to the 42, on out to the 43, and that's where the Huskies will have it first down and 10. And number 4 on the return, and that was Quentin Sewell. So good field position here for the Huskies. 1:35 to go in this first period of play. Finally turned to some football weather. We were 90 degrees in Macon for the 116th day this year. It's almost November, and it was 90 degrees. But it was nice today, and the wind blew. Avery Vining, take. Going to leave it up front, and that's going to go to, I believe that was Holmes on the carry. We'll check it and see. And we've got an injured Husky limping on the field. And I don't know if they'll send him off or not. And number 65 is going to come off, and that's Naaman Anthony. No, make that 55 that's coming off, and that's Craig Russell, one of your captains here tonight. So that's a loss for Hester and his team. And let's see. And I don't know if they weren't looking for an official's timeout to get him off the field, or if they're going to throw a flag here for delay, because I don't think Howard called a timeout and they did not. So it was a 1-yard pickup. Stratford has gotten a safety against Wilkinson County. It is now 9-7, 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. And here we've got a clock stopped at 52 seconds as they short something out. They had a Huskies player, Craig Russell, the senior captain, limp off the field. He was limping back to the huddle, and the referee said something to him. And then Coach Hester and his staff sent somebody in to replace him. So here we go. Reed split to this near side. Taken, he's going to put it on the ground, and the quarterback's going to try to recover, and he's not going to have much of an opportunity. And a host of Upson-Lee Knights in there on that tackle, not the least of which was number 56, one of the first ones in there, C.J. Barron, the senior defensive lineman. 40 seconds and the clock runs here, a 7-0 game on a 2-3 yard plunge by Robinson, and he really got stood up on the goal, and the far side did not make the call. This near side did, and said he broke the plane. Could have gone either way. We can look at a replay. Another low snap. Avery Vining's going to throw it behind a man out there in the flats. It's going to fall incomplete. So problems between the center and the quarterback in the shotgun formation. And with 18 seconds to go, the Knights are going to send a man deep back behind the 30, and that's going to be Michael Smith. So Smith will stand along his 16-yard line. Good snap to the punter. Gets it away, and a high, beautiful kick that he's going to fair catch inside the 15-yard line along the 14-yard line. So with 10 seconds to go in the period, that's where the Knights will set up shop. So West Lawrence has taken a lead in their game on a safety on a bad pitch. Taking going to leave it with a new running back in there now, and that's number 10, and that's Damon Thomas, and he's going to get short, going to be tackled for a loss from the 15 back to the 13. That's going to do it for the end of the first. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We'll be back after these timeouts. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports. And welcome back to the Ed DePore. Puckett going to go out to that far side and throw incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Ball's going to rest along the 12-yard line as we start this second period. And they have a 7-0 lead on a 3-yard touchdown run by number 17, Marquavius Robinson. Bring a new man out wide this time, and that's Cameron Traylor. Taking and leave it with the up back. No, the quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's been effective with that quarterback draw, and it's just kind of a read on a jet sweep, whichever way he wants to go. He's reading the outside and the inside linebacker, and he goes from the 12 to about the 18. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And number 6 will go back, and that's Avery Vining for the Huskies. Puckett will get the snap, and he'll get it away. Going to hit on the Huskies 47, roll across the 35 into the 34, and that's where it'll go out of bounds. Then the Huskies will have it 1st down and 10. Stratford has a 2-yard touchdown run from Mole, and they lead now 15-7 with the extra point being good. Still scoreless at the House of Pain at Washington County between Southwest and Washington County. And they are 9:22 to go in the second. 7-3 was the last single-A score we had on Tatnall and FPD. Tatnall trying to keep their undefeated season alive. They got Stratford next week. Take and Avery Vining is going to roll this way, and he's going to throw outside, and he's got a man, and he's going to get it to the 45. And big tight end's going to get to the 50. He's going to roll into Upson-Lee territory before he's brought down by number 4, Ty Monifort, and big number 42 on the reception that time for the Huskies, and that is Jeremiah Scott, the sophomore. So big Jeremiah coming down the sidelines here. Octavius Reed will come to this near side. They're going to split to the other side. And we have an update. A little bit of a shocker. FPD has now taken the lead with 10:58 to go in the second quarter, and they lead it 10-7. Timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second with them. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
Welcome back to the Ed DePore. 1st down and 10 for the Huskies. In a shotgun. Single setback. Take, and he's going to try to go to this near side, and he's going to get eaten up. Number 54 and Omar Jackson, number 58, in on the tackle. One of your captains for tonight. He's going to lose at least a yard. And as we said, FPD leads Tatnall with 10:56 to go on that one. Stratford was up in their game 15-2. So they'll go wide out to this near side with a slot. They'll go tight end to the right on the strong side. Avery Vining, take, going to keep and get a little quarterback sneak, and he ain't going anywhere because big number 90, JaQuaylen Harris, is going to eat him up, and JaQuaylen ain't nothing but a sophomore. So if he's got growing to do, I can't wait to see him in 2 years. And maybe some folks in D1 will probably like to see him as well. Avery Viney going to throw a long fade down that far side. Got a man out there. Did he catch it? Yes, sir. I believe he did. They're going to mark him with a catch, and that's going to be inside the 25 to the 22-yard line, and it is a completion, and it is a one-handed grab. What a spectacular catch. Meadows on the reception. Along the Upson-Lee 23 and 2.5 yard line. Tavarcia Meadows with the reception. 2 setbacks now out of the shotgun. Avery Viney going to throw it in the flat. And let's see, did he get his man? No, incomplete. 9-17. Meadows will check out. Reed will go to the far side this time. They'll have a slot to this near side. Avery Viney going to look, going to get chased, and going to throw it. And he had 2 men in the same position down there, which was not good. Number 42, his big tight end, was one of them in there, Jeremiah Scott. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. 9:04 to go, 7-0. Huskies on a spectacular catch. Update on that Stratford-Wilkinson County score. It is 15-7, and that's the end of 1. Meadows will come to this side. They'll go trips to this near side. Look, Avery Viney's going to get chased, and he's going to get sacked all the way back to the 29-yard line, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 17 to go. And let's see what the Huskies and Coach Hester has got in his back pocket for 4th down and 17. Ball's going to rest almost at the 28. Got to get to, actually, he's got to get to about the 12, so we'll call it 15. So on a 4th down play, Avery Viney going to look, going to throw a deep fade down here on the goal line, and it's going to get knocked away, and the Knights will take over on downs. So a big defensive stand even after the big play. And the Huskies could not move it any closer to the goal line outside of the 22 or the 23. Take, and Puckett's going to keep it himself, get across the 31, get to the 35. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play before he's wrestled down. And number 54, Gabriel Howard, in on the tackle. Second down, we'll give him 7 on the play. Ball across the 35, almost to the 36. Take, and going to leave it inside with Robinson. I believe that was Robinson, or it could have been number 10, Thomas. So we'll check it as he comes up off the ground. And not very far to go on that, so little or no game. 3rd and 1. On the play. Waco has got a touchdown run on a 19-yard run, according to Ron Seibel from the Telegraph. 5:47 to go in the second, and they lead the Patriots 7-0. Puckett in a shotgun. Take, Going to leave with Robinson. Robinson's got room, got a first down, goes to the 44-yard line, and it'll be first down there with 7:03, and the clock stops to move the chains. Don't have anything else out of Mary Persons in West Lawrence, Ola at Jones County, West Side at Pike County, Northeast is at Dublin, Coffee is at Northside. We'll try to catch up on those as they come across. Take and going to go to Robinson again. He's going to step in. He's going to get across the 45, go to the 47-yard line, and we'll give him 3 yards on the play, and it's going to be a short 3. More like 2.5, but we'll give him 3. Call it 2nd and 7. Sean Garrett to that far side of this near side will come Richardson. In a slot, this side will be Battle. Puckett in a shotgun. Going to roll to this near side. Going to look, reverse his field, and one man's going to miss him, but the third one's not, and he's going to get drugged down, and he's going to lose yardage from the 47 all the way back to the 41-yard line. That's a 6-yard loss, and that's going to bring up a third down and about 14 to go. So good defensive play by the Huskies. Puckett rolled to this near side. He was trying to find Garrett or Battle, rather Richardson or Battle, but good coverage by the secondary downfield stopped that from happening. Number 18 is checked in. He'll be the wide side. That's Cameron Trailer to this near side. Battle will be the slot. They'll go trips to this side. H-back stacked to this side as well. Pressure's going to come on Puckett. Going to throw it deep, and he's got Battle down there, and it's going to get knocked away. Nice play by the defensive back. Noah Hill has just hit Russell Mole for a touchdown. Stratford now leads 22-7. 11:36 to go in the second of their game in a single-A battle over at the Eagles' Nest. So 4th down and 13 with 5:33 to go here in the second period of play. And a rather fast-moving clock here at the Ed DeForest Sports Complex. On senior night, Avery Vining will stand along his 25, trying to get a return and get the Huskies back into this. They'll drive him back on a big kick that's going to hit on the 15, roll inside the 10, roll inside the 5, and they're going to down it down at the 3-yard line, and the Huskies are going to have a not very good field position to work with 5:21 to go in this first half of play. Washington County was up 7-0. They've just had a big run from their quarterback. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 1 against the Patriots. Patriots went in undefeated. So is Waco in the region. Southwest coming off a big win last Thursday night right here at the Ed DeForest Complex over the Dublin Fighting Irish. So 1st down and 10. Ball is going to rest along the 3-yard line. Bonnie going to take and going to leave it inside with his running back. He's going to get a little room, roll out to the 5, ball forward to the 6-yard line. We'll give him 3 yards on the play, but it does give him some breathing room. 5:07. Meadows will check out. Take and leave it with the tailback. He'll get back into the 6-7 yard line and maybe pick up a yard here, and that's going to be about it. And let's see, we got a fumble or not? I believe they're going to call him down. And we've got an injured Husky. And they're going to give the ball over to, wow, a fumble, and didn't even see the fumble on the play. They're going to turn it over at the 5-yard line, maybe the 5.5. And it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 6 for the Knights with 4:33 to go here in this half. So, a quick turn of events in the Knights' favor. Ahmad Barron has scored with Marion Barron has scored, and Veteran is up 21-7 with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Take and Robinson, and let's see, do we have a timeout? We got a false start. That's going to back them up 5. 4:29. So a 5-yard penalty should take them back to around the 10.5, 11-yard line. Sean Garrett will go to that far side. Take and going to leave it with Robinson. He's going to get back to the line, fall in from the 10 into the 9. They may give him 2 to the 9 from the 11 to the 9. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from that 9-yard line. Let's see exactly where they mark him. Yep, it'll be along the 9. And FPD has scored again, and they are now leading undefeated Tattnall 17-7. In a shotgun. Take, and Puckett's going to get it to Robinson. He's going to come outside, and he is not going to get there, and he is going to get stopped at the 8 or 9, and thought for sure Puckett with a late handoff to him. Could have gone inside with it himself, but he left it with the running back. And now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 9. So a big 3rd down. Robinson will be the lone setback behind Puckett in the shotgun. Take, going to look, going to do a quarterback draw, going to step at the 5, and he's going to have a touchdown from 9 yards out. Had him dead to rights on the 5-yard line, could not bring him down. Good hard running by the quarterback, Kalen Puckett, number 2. So from 5 yards out with 3:13 to go in the half, 13-0, and the extra point will come here. Snap, touch, kick is up, kick is good. Timeout on the field, 3:13. Knights take advantage of a turnover and lead it 14-0. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We'll be back.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
And welcome back to the Ed DePore Sports Complex. We'll try to get you some updates. A little bit of a shocker in single day right down the road from us as FPD leads 17-7 over Tattnall. Tattnall undefeated going into that game. Waco was up 7-0 on Southwest. Here's our kickoff. Avery Binding will take it, and he's going to bounce it off his shoulder pad at the 15. Pick it up. One man will miss him. Nope. Get away. 15, 20, and that's where he'll get knocked down along the 19-yard line. And number 19 was one of them that popped him very heavily right down along the 19, and that's Davian Willis. Good hard tackle by Willis. So they'll give him the 20, first down and 10 with 240 seconds to go in this first half. Make that 180. 3:04. Binding in a shotgun. Raekwon Holmes will be his only setback. Wides to both sides with men in the slot formation. Drop, throw it out in the flat. Got a man out here along the 25 where he'll be taken down by number 6, Aquavius Tunstall. And on the reception that time for the Huskies was number 3, and that was Andres Ellington. 2:44. 7-0 ball game. And then on a play along the 6-yard line that looked like the Husky runner was down, the ball was taken from him. And after a little communication between the officials, it was 1st and 10 for the Knights. And on a 3rd down and goal from the 9, they stuck it in. Binding. Going to look, throw out in the flat, and he's got a man out there, Andre Ellington. 35, push him out of bounds along the 37-yard line, but it's enough for a new set of downs. He'll pick up 13 big yards and stop the clock with 2:11 to go in the half. Binding in a shotgun. Low snap to him again. Going to throw out in the flat, and he was trying to go out here to number 27 that time, and that was Meadows, and it's just a low throw as it went into his feet as he was rolling. Never got a chance to square his feet on the throw. So with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the half, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Second and 10, ball along their own 36, trailing 14-0 with 2:08 to go in the half. Binding going to throw a long fade down that far side, and it's going to get knocked down, almost intercepted back there. Number 5, Waquavius Battle, was one of the men back deep. He went to knock it down, kind of went through his hands, almost looked like the receiver had a shot at it again. 2:02 to go here in the second period of play. 14-0 is your score. They'll go splits to both sides this time. Single setback as Avery Vining will be in a shotgun. Snap it to him. Time going to run a little quarterback draw. Tries to get outside. Can't. Got a flag coming in late. Probably going to be a hold, and that's going to go against the Huskies. And they're going to get an illegal shift. And let's see, with a 1:58 to go. And they will decline it, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And back deep will be Michael Smith once again, as the Huskies will kick this one from about their 25. Almost blocked. High, short kick, and it's going to bounce sideways and going to take a nice roll, and it's kind of going to die right there along the 47-yard line. So with 1:47 to go in the half, the Knights will have one more shot at it, leading 14-0. So 1st down and 10. Just shy of the midfield strike. Washington County now leads Southwest 14-0. Puckett gonna try to throw a middle screen to Robinson, and got him at the 50, 45, 43-yard line. Maybe the 44. He'll be just short of the 1st down with 1:36. And they'll call a timeout here for a measurement. No, they won't. I think it'll be second down. And it will be second and less than a yard. Ball along the 44. Got to get to the 43.5 to pick up a new set of downs. 1:22, clock runs. Puckett in a shotgun. Man in motion from left to right. Going to lead with Robinson. He's going to step in. I don't think he got the first down. And he put the ball on the ground. And the Huskies got it with an opportunity maybe to knock on the door here with 1:10 to go in the half. Puckett went to Robinson. He got hit immediately. Got pushed back, but he dropped the ball on the ground as he was going backwards. Huskies get their turnover of the night along their own 45-yard line. And with 1:10 to go in the half, let's see if Avery Vining can put them in the end zone here. Gets his play from the sideline from Coach Hester and his staff. Comes onto the field. So 1st and 10. Ball over the 45-yard line, short of the 46. Nose in will touch the 45. They'll go trips to the right side. Vining in a shotgun. Going to give it on an end around. Nowhere to go and not a good call, and he's going to lose yardage all the way back to the 39-yard line. That was Octavius Reed, so a 6-yard loss at 57 seconds and the clock runs. And now it's the ball's back. They'll give him the 40. Second down and 15. Andres Ellington checks in. Meadows will check out. Clock continues to run at 34 seconds. Andres Ellington will come to this near side. Reed to the far side. Vining in a shotgun. Going to leave it underneath, and he's going to go to Raekwon Holmes. He's going to step into the 40, on to the 44-yard line, and 15 seconds and the clock will run. And you may think here that they're not going to take one more shot, and it looks like they're not as we roll toward 5, 4, 3 seconds to go here. And the clock will run out, and that's going to be it for the end of the first half. Timeout on the field, live from the Ed DePore Sports Complex. It's the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. The Upson-Lee Knights lead it by a score of 14-0. We'll be back in just a bit to get ready for your second half.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
I can fix that.
Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center, let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with 2 kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
At Quality Computers, we're known for our service, whether locally for our in-store and on-site service, or nationally with our remote service or Quality Care Suite. But we also have the largest selection of computers in stock in Middle Georgia, whether that is new desktops or new laptops, or refurbished desktops and laptops. We also carry all-in-ones and convertibles.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
I've always wanted this. You have too.
It's waiting to be unleashed.
It's in all of us. You just have to find it. Greatness. It's where your dreams and passions become a reality.
Greatness is where your hard work and dedication pay off.
Greatness. It's shaking hands with your future. Middle Georgia State University. Find your greatness.
The Macon Touchdown Club begins its 71st season on September the 6th at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue. Join us again this year as we celebrate football, fun, and fellowship. Among our featured speakers this year will be former Georgia head coach Ray Goff, former Virginia Tech legend Frank Beamer, University of Georgia legend Lauren Smith, and former head coach of the Auburn Tigers Pat Dye, along with many others. Each Monday night starting at 6:30, that's the Macon Touchdown Club. Visit us online at MaconTouchdownClub.com.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
I can fix that. 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 Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football, it's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center, let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with 2 kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
At Quality Computers, we're known for our service, whether locally for our in-store and on-site service, or nationally with our remote service or Quality Care Suite. But we also have the largest selection of computers in stock in Middle Georgia, whether that is new desktops or new laptops, or refurbished desktops and laptops. We also carry all-in-ones and convertibles.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
I've always wanted this. You have too. It's
waiting to be unleashed.
It's in all of us. You just have to find it. Greatness. It's where your dreams and passions become a reality.
Greatness is where your hard work and dedication pay off.
Greatness. It's shaking hands with your future. Middle Georgia State University. Find your greatness.
The Macon Touchdown Club begins its 71st season. Coach Ray Goff, former Virginia Tech legend Frank Beamer, University of Georgia legend Lauren Smith, and former head coach of the Auburn Tigers Pat Dye, along with many others. Each Monday night, starting at 6:30, that's the Macon Touchdown Club. Visit us online at MaconTouchdownClub.com.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our meat supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
I can fix that. 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 Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center, let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with two kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
At Quality Computers, we're known for our service, whether locally for our in-store and on-site service, or nationally with our remote service or quality care suite. But we also have the largest selection of computers in stock in Middle Georgia, whether that is new desktops or new laptops, or refurbished desktops and laptops. We also carry all-in-ones and convertibles.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
I've always wanted this. You have too.
It's waiting to be unleashed.
It's in all of us. You just have to find it. Greatness. It's where your dreams and passions become a reality.
Greatness is where your hard work and dedication pay off.
Greatness. It's shaking hands with your future. Middle Georgia State University. Find your greatness.
The Macon Touchdown Club begins its 71st season on September the 6th at the Methodist Children's Home on Pierce Avenue. Join us again this year as we celebrate football, fun, and fellowship. Among our featured speakers this year will be former Georgia head coach Ray Goff, former Virginia Tech legend Frank Beamer, University of Georgia legend Lauren Smith, and former head coach of the Auburn Tigers Pat Dye, along with many others. Each Monday night starting at 6:30, that's the Macon Touchdown Club. Visit us online at MaconTouchdownClub.com.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
I can fix that. 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 Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks, quality computer systems.
The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
You wanted it back, so we're bringing it back. Marco's Grilled Chicken Florentine Pizza. We start with dough made fresh in our stores every day. Then top it with Parmesan garlic sauce, grilled chicken, 4 cheeses, including feta, and of course, garden fresh spinach. For a limited time, get Marco's large grilled chicken Florentine or any of our specialty chicken pizzas for just $12.99. Order online at marcos.com.
You guys did a great job on my computer. Can you fix this?
We do work on cell phones. We fix tablets and game consoles. Yeah, we can fix that. What happened?
I don't know.
The best prices and the best service. Quality Computer Systems has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks. Quality computer systems.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Downey Law Firm in Macon, Georgia. Attorney Jason Downey focuses on personal injury matters and has fought to recover millions of dollars for his clients. The Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Visit their website today, DowneyLawGA.com, or give them a call at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Hey guys, I know that we can sit around and talk about football and firearms and hunting all day long, but right now I want to speak to the ladies in the audience. The fastest growing segment of firearm purchasers and owners in our country is now women. So ladies, when it comes time for you to make a decision about your first or your next firearm purchase, trust the staff at Classic Firearms. Located at 3780 Northside Drive, just across from the Wellness Center, let Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff assist you in this very important decision. From firearms to ammunition to accessories, trust the fine folks at Classic Firearms. Call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports.
It's a pepperoni celebration. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico Pizza. Made with 2 kinds of mouth-watering pepperoni. Zesty Classic and our authentic thick-cut Old World. Cooked till the edges curl in crispy perfection. And for big flavor in every bite, the crust is finished with garlic butter, spices, and Parmesan cheese.
And welcome back to the Ed DePore Sports Complex. Of course, Howard deferred to the second half. They will receive it here. We'll quickly get you caught up on some scores. Out of Single A, Twiggs County leads Mountain LaSalle's 20-0. Waco leads 14-0 over Southwest. They've held the Patriots to 77 total yards in that first half. Mary Persons over West Lawrence 7-2. Stratford leads Twiggs leads in their game against Wilkinson County 29-7, and the kickoff will go out of bounds. Northside over Coffee County by a score of 14-7. So that gets us caught up. Oh, and one other score, FPD 7, Tatnall 7 at the half. So a little bit of an upset brewing right down the road here in North Bibb County in Single A as undefeated Tatnall is behind to twice beaten FPD. So the Huskies will take it first down and 10, the ball on their 35 after the penalty. Avery Vining will be your quarterback. Upson-Lee leads at 14-0. We'll recap that first half scoring for you here in just a second. In a shotgun, Vining going to take and give it to Raekwon Holmes. Nowhere to go. He'll lose yardage. And number 90 was back there, one of the first men in him, Jaqueline Harris, the sophomore defensive lineman. Your first half scoring went like this. With 1:41 to go in the first, it was a 2-yard run by Markevius Robinson. Extra point was good. That made it 7-0. And then Kalen Puckett with 3:13 off of the fumble from 5 yards out as they set up shop on a 4th down play. And Puckett ran it in on a 3rd down play, rather made it 14-0, and that's where we stand at the half. 11:24, the clock runs. 2nd down and 11 coming for the Huskies here. Vining stays in the shotgun, moves a man from right to left, and that's his tight end. He's going to run a little bootleg to this side, and he's not going to have very far to go, and he's going to be taken out of bounds, and he's going to lose another 2 yards. And number 44 was one of the first ones on the tackle, and that was Trayvon Walker, along with number 32, DeMarquez Carter, in on the tackle. 11:09 to go in the third. Veterans leads Harris County by a score of 23-7. Here it's 14-0. Glad to have you join us. Hope you're enjoying the HD broadcast we have for you in store tonight. Huskies will come out. They'll go trips to that right side. Avery Vining in a shotgun. Going to look, going to come off a corner blitz. Going to throw it out here in the flat, and he was trying to go for, I believe that was Octavius Reed, and it's going to fall behind him. And that ball does go incomplete, and that was number 3 he was trying to go to, Andres Ellington. So the Huskies will kick it away, and Michael Smith will stand along his 35-yard line and receive this one. Kick is going to get blocked, and Upson-Lee is going to pick it up around the 27-yard line, and that's where they're going to take over on downs, and the first big opportunity of the second half for the Knights on another special teams play. And they're going to have it right along the, let's see where they'll mark it at. I believe it will be the 27, and it's close enough to it, and that is going to be the case. As we said, Veterans leads Harris County by a score of 23-7. Puckett going to take, and he's going to give it to Robinson. And Robinson's going to step in. He's going to go from the 28, and he'll get 1, maybe. Well, they'll give him 3. He'll give him to the 25-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. 10:30 to go in this third period of play. It's senior night here at the end of 4 for the Howard Huskies. Puckett in a shotgun. Going to go to Robinson. Steps in. 23. Broke a tackle. 21-yard line. Going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards, as they'll give him just outside the 20 of the Huskies. Nose into the football will be just short of that 20. Got to get to about the 18 to pick up a new set of downs. So a long 2 here coming on third down. Howell will be in the backfield as your H-back. Robinson will be the setback. Man in motion, take, and it's going to get Bob put on the ground, and that's going to be, the Huskies are going to fall on him all the way back on the 24. Second time Robinson and Puckett have handled that ball in a kind of strange way, and it's almost like Robinson or Puckett one is stepping the wrong way on that inside handoff, and they're getting too close to each other and they're running into each other. So one of the two backs is obviously stepping the wrong way on that play. And it's just kind of a little reach draw, but they're stepping into each other. And that's cost them all the way back to the 25, and they're going to reach maybe the 24. And they're going to reach for a field goal here. And in the kick, it'll be number 47, Rich Stewart, the senior. Snap, touch, kick is up, and it's going to be good. So from 35 yards out, it's a field goal, 9:03 to go, and the Knights lead it 17-0. We'll be back.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
And welcome back to Ed to 4. Rich Stewart reaches with a 35-yard field goal with room to spare, and that pads the lead for the Knights to 17-0. Quickly, we'll give you the scores that we had coming out of the half. Twiggs County was over Mountain Sales 20-0. Wilcox over Southwest 14-0. Mary Person 7-2 over West Lawrence. Stratford led Wilkinson County 29-7. Northside and Coffee County was 14-7. That too was at the half. FPD led Tattnall 17-7. Here's the kickoff, and it's going to be taken along the 4-yard line. Bring it across the 10. Got a little room. Going to cut back inside, and that's where he'll be thrown down right along the 24-yard line. And so the Huskies will set up first down and 10 with 8:53 to go in the third period. Ball will be marked. I think they'll give him the 25, and the nose end of the football will touch it, and it'll be first down and 10. Antoine Davis has returned the opening kickoff, 86 yards for a touchdown for the Trojans, and they now close FPD's lead to 17-14. Avery Vining going to throw it out in the flat and got a man. Got outside 30, 31, 32-yard line, and that's Andre Sellington. No check that. That's number 8, Zaquan Mitchell on the reception. He'll pick up 6 yards, and it'll bring up a second down and 4. So Tattnall has gotten on the board and made that a 3-point ball game over at George S. Johnson Stadium. Avery Vining in a shotgun. Take, and he's going to keep it. No, he's going to go to Raekwon Holmes. Holmes is going to step across the 34-yard line, lean forward over to 35, and he'll have a new set of down for the Huskies right there, and it'll be first down and 10. 17-0 is your score. We're at the 8-minute mark. They'll mark it down, and they'll move the clock. In the shotgun, go to Raekwon Smith. He'll step in and no room to run. And number 56 will be there on the tackle. And it will be C.J. Barron, the senior defensive lineman for the Knights, on the tackle. Second down, we'll call it 12. As he'll lose from the 36 back to the 34-yard line. Andres Ellington will go to the far side along with Octavius Reed, who will be the slot. In a shotgun, they're going to bring a corner blitz. Going to look, going to throw it, and almost got it intercepted, but Octavius Reed's got it. He's going to get across the midfield stripe. He's going to get all the way in to the 44-yard line, maybe to 45. And let's see where they finally mark him. They're going to give him the 45-yard line. So he'll go from the 35 to the 45. That's 20 big yards for the Huskies and a new set of downs. Deshaun Richburg will check in. He'll be the slot on this side. Take and go, throw it out in the flat. He's got his man out here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll get run down quickly by number 33, Raekwon King. So not much room to run for Richburg, the sophomore who's checked into the game. Andres Ellington will check out. Avery Vining will go to the sideline. 6:03, 17-0 lead. Meadows will go to the far side. Take and run a quarterback draw. Not a lot of room on the corner, but he makes something out of it before he's pushed out of bounds along the 41-yard line. He'll pick up 4.5 maybe We'll see where they finally mark it. Will they give him the 40? They will. We'll give him 4 yards. It'll bring up a third down, and he's got to get right to the 35 for the Huskies to pick up new downs. Third down and 5. Got to get to that 35. Ball on the 40. Veterans now leads in their game 30-7 with 6:12 to go in their game. That's per Ryan Jordan. Take and going to give it inside to Raekwon Holmes. And, boy, somebody laid the lumber after he got to the 38-yard line, and they popped him back. And that was Ramsey Williams on the carry, not Raekwon Holmes. Fourth down and 3 for the Huskies, 5:18 to go. Raekwon Holmes will be the setback this time. Snap to Bonnie. Going to take, going to look, going to throw in the flat, and he's not going to get an interference call. And the ball is going to be thrown short. And I think because it was a short pass, that's why they didn't get the call. Number 42, the tight end on this side who was playing the H-back, Jeremiah Scott, wanted the call, and he didn't get it. And so the Huskies are going to turn it over on downs, and that's where the Knights will start. First down and 10 along their own 38-yard line. Waco still leads 14-0 with 9:48 to go in the third over Southwest. Puckett in a shotgun. Going to give it to Robinson. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Steps in, but the flag will come in, and I think we're going to have movement. Nope, we got a hold. So that'll back it up 10 from the 39 or right along the line of scrimmage for the Knights. And they'll push it back 10 yards, and it'll go to the 29-yard line. Make it at 30. Battle will come to this side in a slot. Now he'll go in motion. High snap, and Puckett, the quarterback, will follow him. He's going to get on the outside, and he's got room to run. And he's going to get all the way out to the 49-yard line before he steps out of bounds. He's going to pick up the 19, make it 20 yards, and that's going to be a first down and good hard running by Kalen Puckett. So first down and 10 at the 49.5 of the Knights with 4:38. They'll set the chains, and the Knights will have new downs to work with. Tatnall facing first and goal, trailing 17-14 at the FPD 8, trying to take a lead early in the third in that game with an undefeated season on the line. Take and go to Robinson. Step in, go from the 49 into the 47-yard line of the Huskies. That's going to pick up 4 yards and make it 2nd and 6. Sean Garrett will go to the far side. They'll have a slot over there. Will be Battle. Richardson will come to this near side. Quarterback will shift over Howell from left to right to left rather, and go to Robinson. Sends inside to Robinson. Spin away from one tackle. He'll move forward to the 45. Ball into the 43 on a 2nd down and 7, and that'll going to bring up about a 3rd and 2. They'll mark him about the 43-yard line. He's got to get to about the 41, just inside the 41 to pick up a new set of downs. 3rd down and a long 2. Huskies need a stop and an offensive drive to put some points on the board. Knights trying to put it away. Take, going to step it inside, and they're going to go to the second man through Damon Thomas. He's going to run from the 40 on into the 37, maybe the 36, and that's where they'll mark him. He'll pick up 7 yards, and he only needed 2, and they'll keep the drive alive. 52-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Spear to DeJory Sims. And it's called back on a holding play, 7-2. Still in that Mary Persons game. Fourth quarter, Twiggs County 27, Mount LaSalle 7. Quarterback Puckett is going to take it, and he's going to have room to run, and he's going to get to that 30, and he's going to get to the 25. But I think we got a holding coming back, and we do, right along the 37-yard line. Tattnall has scored a touchdown. They have taken the lead for the first time in the night, only the second time of the night. They lead it 21-17 with 6:42 to go in the third quarter at FPD. So Tattnall finally gets the lead and tries to hang on to an undefeated season. And they look at Stratford next Friday night, and that's where the Marco's Pizza Gridiron game of the week will be. Waco still leads Southwest in a battle for region top spot in the region. Waco was 2-0. Southwest was 3-0. They lead it 14-0 over Southwest. Man in motion. Take and go to Robinson. Steps in 45, 43, 42-yard line. Maybe the 41 before he's brought down. He'll pick up about 7 on the play. And it's going to bring up a third down, make it second down, and about 18 to go. Ball wrestle on the 41 of the Huskies. The clock continues to run. And Coach Tommy Parks not in a hurry to get that play in with a 17-0 lead. Backfield will be Puckett, Robinson, Howell will be your H-back. Battle will be the slot to this side. Battle will go in motion. They'll run a little toss sweep to him. And he stepped out of bounds right along the 38. So he picked up about 4 yards, maybe to 37. They'll give him a complete 4. And it looks like they're going to put this along the 38. So it's going to be right at third down and 11 yards to go. 2 minutes now to go in the third period. 17-0 ball rest on the 38 of the Huskies. Puckett going to step in and run that little quarterback read option. He didn't go nowhere this time, and the Huskies stuffed him good. And he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And it's going to bring up a fourth down and 11, and we'll see what the Knights opt to do here. Would they kick it at the 38, or will they just go for it? Looks like they're going to kick it. If you're the Huskies here, you probably want to look for a fake. FPD has put the ball on the ground. Tattnall's got it first down at the FPD 30. Had taken the lead for only the second time tonight when they led it 7-3, but they were down 17-7 at the half. Here's the fake punt that we warned about. Going to throw a pass, got a man wide open on the 20-15-10, 5. They'll push him out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. Will he go to the 5? He will. Went to big number 44 on a fake punt. You just knew it was coming, and that was Trevon Walker, and now it's first and goal for the Knights. 68 seconds to go in the third. Trying to put an L in the coffin here for the Huskies on senior night at the Ed DeFore Sports Complex. 17-0. So on a fourth down and 11 play, Puckett went to number 44, Trayvon Walker. And completed it for big yardage. Take and going to give to Robinson. Step at the 5, step to the 4, step in for a touchdown. So from 5 yards out, number 17, Markevius Robinson, has his second touchdown of the night. Extra point will come. Snap, touch, kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. Your score, Upson-Lee 24, Howard nothing. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Marco's, we're piling on the toppings. Try our award-winning white cheesy pizza, stacked with flavors like feta and bacon. It's white pizza the Marco's way. Or our Meat Supremo, loaded with more Italian meats than you can imagine. With so many toppings, there's never a boring bite.
Welcome back to the Ed DeForest Sports Complex. Northside has now added a 30-yard field goal, and they lead Coffee County by a score of 17-7. And that is 4:23 after a 12-play drive. Ron Seibel, Southwest, has gone 3 and out again. The Washington County Golden Hawks lead at 14-0 with 7:04 to go in the third. Here's a short kick. Going to hit on the 29-yard line, and the Huskies going to cover it right there along the 25. As let's check and see who that was. Number 39 fell on it, and that was Hunter Nelson, I believe. Yes, it was Hunter Nelson. $24-0, 60 seconds to go in the third. Ball will be on the 25-yard line. Savion Dalton has just thrown for a touchdown pass, and Westside leads 21-6 in their game against Pike County. That one's, I'm sure, in the third by now. Take, and Avery Vining's going to leave it up front, and that's going to go to Raekwon Holmes. And Holmes is going to step in and get maybe 1 yard. So Westside is up. Northside has added to their lead 17-7. Tatnall had scored moments ago and led 21-17 over FPD after trailing at the half 17-7. Tatnall has added a field goal, and it's 24-7. Dublin needs Northeast 29-6. That was at the half. Throw it out in the flat. Got a man out there, and I believe that was Raekwon Holmes. And let's see who caught that for the Huskies. Tatnall leads 24-17 in their game, 3:35. It's the end of 3 here, 24-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
I can fix that. 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 Can you fix this?
I can fix that.
For the best service on your desktop and laptop computers, from hardware to software problems, Quality Computer Systems always has you covered.
All professionals, no geeks. Quality Computer Systems.
Welcome back to the Ed DeForest Sports Complex. We start the fourth. Third down and less than 1 to go for the Huskies, trailing 24-0. Ball on their 34-yard line. Take. Avery Vining's going to keep it himself. He's going to go down this near side, and it's going to fall incomplete. Octavius Reed was the man he was going for, but number 43 was back there, and that was Chase Boyd. And he knocked it away. He had one-on-one coverage back there that time with number 9, and that was Octavius Reed. So on a fourth down play, Huskies will line up to punt, and the Knights will send no one back as they ran a fake punt on their 4th down, and they anticipate the same thing here. Snap is good and clean. Kick is high, and it'll land on about the 33-yard line and take a Knights bounce and go back to the 37-yard line, and when it's your night, it's your night. So nobody back on the punt return, and the Huskies still couldn't get a bounce their way. As we said, update, West Side, the Seminoles traveled tonight over to Pike County, and they lead 21-12 now. That game was 21-7. So Kalen Puckett will lead them back on the field. He'll keep Mr. Robinson in the backfield with him, along with Howell. Send a man in motion. That's going to be Battle. Going to take, and the quarterback's going to throw it out in the flat, and he's not going to have any place to go with it. And somebody lowered the boom on quarterback Kalen Puckett, and he is awful slow to get up. And I don't know who that was that got him, but they got him and nailed him. And that's going to be a fumble because he threw it behind him. And that ball is going to go all the way back to the 30. So a 36 from the 36 to the 36-yard loss. And let's see if there's any residual effect here on Puckett. He's going to take, and he's going to go to Robinson. He's going to get the yardage back that they lost on the previous play. And he's going to lean forward and get all the way out to the 40-yard line. And he is going to pick up about 8 yards. From the 40, they got to get to the 46, though, to pick up a new set of downs, and it's 3rd and 6. Clock runs at 11:02. Waco has scored again. Cratavius Mitchell on a 37-yard run. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. They now lead Southwest by a score of 21-0. Battle comes in motion. Take and go to Robinson. Steps in. One man will grab him and knock him down, but he'll fall forward, but he'll be short at the 43-yard line, maybe the 44. Got to get to the 46 to pick up a new set of downs. And let's see what the Huskies do here, as they've been burned once on a fake punt already. Wilkinson County has scored and converts the 2-point conversion. It's now 29-15 with 6:27 to go in the 3rd at Stratford. As we said, Washington County in the 3rd, 21-0. A high snap. Puckett really had to reach to get it, and he boomed a high kick, and it'll take a Huskies bounce and go to the 26 before they'll down it, and that's where they'll take over 1st down and 10. Puckett had to climb the rope to get that one with a sore shoulder from a previous hit. Ball on the 26, 1st down and 10 for the Huskies. They'll go wide to the far side with a slot. Keep the H-back number 42 in. Raekwon Holmes will be the running back by Vining. Take and go to Holmes. He's going to try to get on the corner. Broke one tackle, cuts back inside. Not many places to go, and they're going to sack him for a big loss. They're going to give him forward progress, though, up to the 23, so it'll only be in a 2.5-yard loss instead of about 7. 9:33, 9:31. Mary Persons was up 7-2. I'm not for sure where they're at now. That was in the 3rd. Avery Vining in a shotgun. 9 minutes to go in the half. In the 4th rather. Another high snap, and he's going to have to take off and run with it, and he's got room. 30, 35, 40. Cuts back in along the 43 up to the 44-yard line. Maybe looks like they'll mark him along the 33. So he'll get 43. He'll get 21 big yards and a first down and keep a drive alive for the Huskies. Stops the clock with 8:54 to go here in the fourth period of play, but trailing 24-0. And the Huskies are running out of clock. Snap to binding. We're going to get a flag, though. This could be a delay of game. And they are waving off the flag. So we'll go first down again. Snap, and it'll be thrown behind the line of scrimmage, and I'm not sure now they'll call it an incomplete forward pass. Third quarter was 6 minutes to go. Pike gets a rushing touchdown. Point after touchdown is good. Westside now clings to a 2-point 21-19 lead. Second down and 10, ball along the 43.5-yard line for the Huskies. Binding in a shotgun. Going to take, and he's going to put it on the ground, and the Knights are going to get it right there along the 42. So a bad handoff. He tried to get it on the play, I believe, to number 24, Ramsey Williams, and it was dropped. Third quarter is over. Tatton leads 24-17. FPD is driving. 1:23 to go in the third period. Waco leads Southwest 21-0. It's still Mary Person 7, West Lawrence 2. So that game has been a defensive struggle. And I believe that game was at Mary Persons tonight. I may be wrong. Puckett in a shotgun. Takes and gives to Robinson. They're going to feed it to him. He's going to pick up 2.5. Go to the 40-yard line. Second down and a short 8. That's the end of 3 in our single A matchup. We're keeping an eye on across town. FPD and Tatnall. Tatnall leads at 21-17. So a quarter to go in that one. Tatnall with their undefeated season on the line. Don't forget, next week it's the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We will go to Tatnall as they take on Stratford at the Eagles Nest at Stratford Academy next Friday night. In a shotgun, go to Robinson. Robinson's going to stumble in, get to the 35-yard line. Going to be short of the first down. Got to get to the 32, maybe the 32.5 to get his first down. So it's going to bring up a third down. We're going to call it 2, a little over 2.5. 7 minutes and the clock runs. In the 3, Waco leads at 21-0. Northside now leads Coffee County 17-7, as we said a minute ago. Puckett going to give it to Robinson. He's going to step in. He's going to get drive for yardage. His offensive line's going to give him a big push. He's going to get it to the 30. He needed 2. He got 5 and a new set of downs. Clock continues to run at 6:53. Don't forget to join us Thursday night at Marco's Pizza on Riverside Drive for Gridiron Gap, right here on DSPN Sports. Take, and there's going to be a flag, and I think we got movement, and that's going to be the call. Ball start, and they're going to back it up 5, and that'll push it back on the 35. Every Thursday night, live from right here at DSBNsports.com. Just click on the Gridiron Gab tab at the top of the page. We're live from Marco's Pizza on the deck at Riverside Drive, talking high school and college football. And don't forget our classic firearms pick'em contest. Each and every week we'll give out about $70 in prizes. This week's game to pick is Texas A&M at Alabama. Got to pick the winner in the score. And at the end of the season, whoever has the most wins gets a choice of shotguns from Classic Firearms. In a shotgun, Kalen Puckett. Taken, we got another false starter. We got to delay a game here. And looks like a delay a game. And that's going to push it back 5 more to the 40. So it'll bring up a first down and 20. Taking, going to give it to this time, and it's going to be a long run by number 10, that time Damon Thomas, and he's going to pick up 25 big yards on a first down and 20, and he's going to give them a new set of downs with 6:08 to go, and the ball is going to be placed at the 15-yard line, and that's where the Knights will have it first down and 10. Puckett in a shotgun. 5:55 and the clock runs with a first and 10 from the Huskies 15. Take, and he's going to give it to Robinson, but it's going to be a hold. And that was not Robinson. That was Damon Thomas. He handed it to it. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a hold or maybe a false start. We'll check in and see. It is a hold. That'll push him back 10 yards. And let's see where the flag comes in at about the 12. It'll be from the spot of the foul. So that's going to push him back to about the 27-yard line. But it'll be first down right there. We'll make it the 26. Stops the clock at 5:44. 24-0 is your score. Take and a delayed handoff again, this time to number 10, and that's Damon Thomas. And he's going to go from the 25, maybe to 23-yard line, pick up a 2. And he's got to get to the 5, so second down and 17, maybe 18. FPD has scored but fumbled the snap on the extra point with 8:57 left in the fourth. It is 24-23, and it is a barn burner at George H. Johnson Stadium. Here it is 24-0. They'll go to Damon Thomas again. He'll step into the 10-yard line. He'll pick up about 12 big yards, and it's going to be a third down and 3. Clock will move with 4:41. Wideouts to both sides will be Battle and Garrett. Take and go to Robinson. And make that Thomas this time. And Huskies are going to get in there, and then it's going to bring up a fourth down as they'll sack him from the 10 all the way back to the 11. And it's going to bring up a fourth down and 11 to get a first down. .356, 355. Will they reach for a field goal here? They did from this distance at one time before. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Let's see if they'll call a timeout here to avoid the delay of game. $21-0, Waco leads Southwest with 9:16 to go in the fourth. And we'll get a timeout. We'll take you with it. 3:31 to go here from the Ed to 4. It's all nights. Upson-Lee 24, Howard nothing. We'll be back to wrap it up from the Ed right after this. Well, it's football time in the South, and that means we're rolling toward the greatest time of the year. No, not just football. It's almost time for hunting season 2. And if you're in the market for a new rifle, there's no better place than Classic Firearms, located at 3780 Northside Drive, right here in Macon, across from the Wellness Center. Whether you're in the market for a rifle, a shotgun, or a new concealed carry pistol, now is the time to go see Buddy Webb and his knowledgeable staff at Classic Firearms. They have everything from weapons to accessories to ammunition. So call them today at 478-257-6655 or visit them online at classicfirearmsga.com and tell them you heard about it on DSBN Sports. .331 Northside leads in their game, and the score with 8:13 to play against Coffee County. Coffee County has just taken it in for a 1-yard scoring play, 17-14 with 8 minutes to go in that one. On a fourth down, take and going to give to the quarterback Puckett. He's going to get away from one man, but not the second or third. Yes, he will. Cuts back the field, 15, 10. Going to get a block. Yes, he'll go inside the 5, close to the 5. Did he get a first down or not? It's going to be awfully close as the quarterback may be down late over there on the tackle. Let's see. On a fourth down play, he may be short. And he is. So the Huskies hang on. He rolled to his right, no place to go. Reverse field, came back this near sideline, got a couple of blocks and got within a half yard of picking up the first downs, but the Huskies turn him away with 3:14 to go here in the fourth period of play. Ron Seibel tells us from the Telegraph that Southwest has gotten one first down against that Waco defense in the entire second half. So 3:14, a shutout's been pitched here by Upson-Lee. They came in tonight 4-3, 1-2 in the region. Toss sweep in the end zone. It's going to go back that way, and the running back's going to get out from the 5 and roll up to the 8. Dangerous pitch in the end zone. Don't like that play, but it worked as he picked up 3 on it. Quentin Sewell checks in tonight for the Huskies on a 2nd down and 7. Ball rests on about the 8.5-yard line. Octavius Reed will come into this side in a shotgun, or rather in the slot. Binding going to keep it himself, get across the 10, and get across to 11 or 12. Going to have to get to the 16 at least to pick up a first down. So it's going to be a 3rd, and we're going to call it 5. A wild shootout going on at George H. Johnson Stadium on the campus of FPD. Tatlin led it 24-23. Ahmad Barron is just taking it 47 yards for Tatlin, and they lead it 31-23 with 7:20 to go in the fourth. 3rd and 4. Binding going to roll. Going to look. Pump fake. The ball got out of his hands. Now he's just going to have to throw it away. He went to go do a pump fake, and the ball came right out of his hands, and he had to go back and catch it. So now it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 with 1:44 to go in this ball game. So at 144 from the 11-yard line, the Huskies will kick it away. The Knights will have nobody back and very little pressure. High, long kick going to bounce on the 41-yard line and take a Huskies roll into the Knights' 29-yard line, and that's where it'll be down, and that's where the Knights will take over with 1:30 to go in this game. 24-0 is the score. As we said, in the fourth quarter, Tatton leads 31-23. Peets County is leading Kendrick 28-0. Really didn't think that would be much of a game. Probably a little closer than we actually anticipated it to be. That one's got to be late. Nope, that's halftime score. No wonder it took 28-0 at the half. You're right. I was right. It's not going to be much of a game. That's got to be late. (17-14) Northside over Coffee. That was a close game. 129 here. And Puckett will go in a victory formation and snap it with 1:21 to go. He'll lose a yard back to the 28 from the 29. We'll roll under a minute after this next snap. We're at 1:05 now. Huskies will roll a man out there late, number 61, and that's Bert Sawyer, a senior. Snap and take a knee at the 48-second mark. In the third, Stratford leads Waco 29-14. (19 seconds to go on a 3rd down and 10). And that is going to be your final play of the game. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Your final here from the Ed DePore, 24-0. We'll come. You're listening to the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week on DSPNSports.com. We'll be back from the Ed DePore. The Downey Law Firm understands what happens when you've been injured in a car wreck. Attorney Jason Downey used to work for insurance companies, and he's helped injured victims obtain millions of dollars for their injuries. Whether you're in Macon, Valdosta, Atlanta, or anywhere in between, the Downey Law Firm handles cases throughout the entire state of Georgia. Give them a call today at 478-974-1738. The Downey Law Firm, making sure things are fair in the legal world. Now, let's head back to the stadium for our post-game wrap-up, presented by the Downey Law Firm, and get the final verdict on this game. And welcome back to the Ed DePore Sports Complex. It's the final verdict brought to you by the Downey Law Firm here in the Marco's Pizza Gridiron Game of the Week. We'll quickly go through the scoring opportunities for you here tonight. The first one came at the 141 mark of the first period of play, and it was Markevius Robinson with a 2-yard run. The extra point was good, and that put the Upson-Lee Knights on the board to start the game at 7-0. And then at the 3:13 mark, it was a run by the quarterback, Kalen Puckett, from 5 yards out. Extra point was good and made it 14-0. That's where we stood at halftime. Then the only other scoring in the third period came with a 9:03 mark left, and it was a 35-yard field goal by Rich Stewart, and that put the Knights up 17-0. And then with 1:03 to go in the third, Markevius Robinson got his second touchdown of the night, another 5-yard punch. The extra point was good. That made it 24-0, and that's where we ended here at the Ed DePore Sports Complex. 31-24 is what we've got as a score out of a single A game we've been keeping an eye on between FPD and Tatnall here tonight. Coffee County was behind. Northside was up on them. Mary Persons in a tight game. Waco was leading Southwest 21-0 for the region lead over there. So a lot of good football still left. We got through a little early here in Ed DePore on a nice, crisp, cool night. Want to remind you, Thursday night, we'll be live at Marco's Pizza on Riverside Drive for Gridiron Gab. We'll start it off at 6:30 and go to about 8. And then next Friday night, we'll return to the Eagles Nest at Stratford Academy. If Tatnall can hold on, they'll be undefeated going in to their final game before the crossover. Well, that's going to do it from Ed DePore. Your final, Upson-Lee 24, Howard nothing. We'll see you Thursday night and see you next Friday from the Eagles Nest. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.